Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Rendezvous. I'm Kaya, and I hope you're having an amazing Friday and you're ready to get into today's episode. So, with school coming up, I thought I'd share a few websites that I really love and I find very useful when it comes to writing papers. My major has to do with like a lot of research writing. There's a lot of that, and just writing in general. So these websites have been very helpful for me, and hopefully you'll find them beneficial as well. The first one is Quillbot. So Quillbot is an amazing website for paraphrasing text. All you have to do is copy your text, paste it in Quillbot, and it'll paraphrase it for you. It'll rewrite it for you in a way that's not plagiarism. So it saves a lot of time and a lot of energy when it comes to rewriting things. So yeah, this website has helped me a lot for that. Another one is Resumer. Resumer is great for summarizing text. So if you have an article or you have a paper that you have to read, instead of like wasting a lot of time reading the full article, you can either paste the URL of the article or you can paste the article itself into Resumer and it'll summarize the main points for you. Another one is DupliChecker. Now, DupliChecker is a plagiarism checking website. So you paste your text or your document into DupliChecker and it'll make sure that you have no plagiarism in your text. Because who wants to submit a paper that has plagiarism, right? So if you do have plagiarism in your text, DupliChecker will highlight the sentences that have similarity to other sentences that they found. And if it's 100% plagiarism, it'll also show you that as well. So you'll know if to change a little bit of the sentence or change the full sentence. Now, speaking of plagiarism, sometimes you have to cite your sources so that it's not considered plagiarism, and you have to give credit to the people who wrote that information. So in order to do so, you can use Cite for Me. And what this website does is it gives you the citations. So what you do is you enter the format of your document, you enter the style of it, whether it's like APA 7th edition or Harvard, and paste the URL of the document or whatever, and it does the citation for you. So all you have to do is copy that and add it to your paper. A website that I love so much that a lot of you may or may not know is Grammarly. I love Grammarly so much and I use it all the time when I'm writing emails, when I'm writing essays, papers, you name it. Grammarly checks your grammar, your word count, and it also makes sure that you're using like the correct tone when you're writing, depending on what you're writing. I hope you find these websites to be very beneficial and helpful for you in the future, whether you're in school or you're working. So for a while, I've been trying to figure out what I want to do after I graduate. Like, what career path do I want to choose? There's so many options, and me just being an indecisive person, it's really hard to stick to one thing and be sure that like that's the right thing for me. So I found this website that tests you, and in the results, it gives you your personality type. And with the personality type, it also gives you career paths that are suitable for your personality. And I just found that very interesting and very useful. So I did the test and I got my personality type and I got like 6 different choices of career paths that suit my personality type. And because of this test, I'm now like leaning towards a career path and I think I'm going to stick with that one finally. So I thought I'd share this website with you if you are one of those people who don't know what they want to do. It's called opencolleges.edu.au. And also, if you don't know what your personality type is, that test will tell you what your personality type is as well. Now, if you figured out what career path you want to choose, and you want to gain some skills that are related to that career path. What you can do is take courses online. There's this website, I've used it before, it's called Upskillist, and they have so many courses in like every field, literally in almost every field. They have creative writing courses, graphic design, accounting, childcare training. They even have an IELTS preparation course, which I found very, very cool. I didn't know like they had this before I took the IELTS exam. But yeah, they do. And if you don't know what IELTS is, it's basically an English language proficiency test that examines how well you speak English. And there's like 4 parts. There's listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Now, personally, I found that it was a little hard just because of the fact that the 3 parts, which are listening, reading, and writing, I feel like I didn't have enough time to do those. Yeah, the exam was timed and I didn't feel like I had enough time. I feel like if it was like longer, I would have been able to do better. But also too, I didn't take the IELTS preparation course. And I feel like it would be helpful, to do that course before taking the exam. So yeah, this website is called Upskillist. So Upskillist gives you so many different courses that you can take. And yeah, so you guys should check it out. Lately, I've been trying to have some good habits, doing some self-love things. So I thought I'd share some of the things that I started doing a few days ago, and they've made me feel really good. The first one is 5-minute journaling. Now, you may or may not have seen this book that went viral on TikTok. It was literally called 5-Minute Journal. And basically, each day you wake up, you journal for 5 minutes. And it has different things you should write, what you expect from the day, and so on. 5-minute journaling is really great because it helps you to practice gratitude and encourages reflection and just staying positive overall. And yeah, so the one that I bought is not that viral one from Intelligent Change. The one I bought is from Aster, and it's called 5 Minutes in the Morning. So what I like to do is I leave it on my bedside table, and when I wake up in the morning, I time myself for 5 minutes, and I do whatever is on that page that day. The Aster one has different things, like you write yourself a love letter, just like different interesting exercises that help you reflect. So I really love that book. If you are not sure that you want to buy a 5-minute journal, you can actually get a free PDF version of it. So all you have to do is search for Intelligent Change 5-Minute Journal PDF, and you'll be able to download a free version. I think it has like 10 pages in it, I'm not sure. But yeah, you can go do that. And if you like it, you can then buy a 5-minute journal. Another thing I started doing is breathing exercises. Now, with breathing exercises, I like to do them in the morning as soon as I wake up. That's another thing I love to do. And it just helps you feel calm and relaxed. So yeah, if you want to feel a little calm, then try breathing exercises. I also started doing affirmations. So what affirmations are is basically you telling your brain things that are positive until your brain believes those things. For example, if you're someone who's not really confident and you tell yourself, I am a confident person, you look into the mirror and you repeat those words. Eventually, your brain will be rewired into believing that you're actually a confident person, and you will become that confident person. And I read something the other day that said your brain is your best friend. So whatever you feed your brain, whatever you tell your brain, like it's gonna try to help you be really good at that thing. So yeah, if you tell yourself you're confident all the time, your brain will eventually believe that and you will start feeling confident. Yeah, so I've been doing that for a few days now, and it just makes me feel so much better and a little happier too. Affirmations reminds me of something that I used to do as well, which is subliminals. Not sure if you've heard of it, but subliminals are quite similar just because of the fact that it's meant to rewire your brain into doing something or thinking something. The difference with subliminals is you have it playing but like low where you can't hear what's being said. Affirmations, no. You can either say it yourself and listen to your own voice, or you can play a video or something and just listen to the person saying it. But yeah, with subliminals, you have it low where you can't hear exactly what's being said, and it's supposed to rewire your brain. So like whatever you want to achieve, whether it's confidence or beauty, like subliminal makers claim that these things can happen through listening to subliminals. Now there is a dark side of that. So I think it was like a year or 2 years ago, there were these creators of subliminals, and they would have really dangerous stuff in them that would make people either like start suffering from depression or just doing like really dark things. A few of those creators of those dangerous subliminals, they got exposed, thankfully. But yeah, so personally, I wouldn't recommend listening to subliminals because there's a really dark side, and once you go there, it's gonna be hard to come back. Yes, I just stick to affirmations. They're very effective, as I've seen a lot of people say. I only started a few days ago, and me myself, like, I'm feeling a lot happier. And yeah, so those are a few things that I've been doing, and maybe you'll start doing them too. Well, that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to get notified when new episodes are out, which is every Friday. And you can send me a message on Anchor. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and listening. Until next time.